Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing a quick power flow, really building heat throughout the entire body. My name's Bridget. For today's class, all you'll need is blocks and your yoga mat. So today we'll start in child's pose. If you want to come down to your mat, and your big toes can touch, your knees can go wide. Relax your belly onto your thighs. Extend your arms out in front of you and relax your forehead onto the mat. And take a moment here to connect with your breath, settling into today's practice, maybe setting an intention. On your next breath, straighten your arms, reaching your elbows up to the sky, pressing through your palms and reaching through your fingertips. Walk your hands over to the right side for a left side body stretch. Walk your hands back through center and over to the left for a right side body stretch. Return your hands to center and press up into a tabletop position. Make sure that your wrists are stacked directly under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. We'll move through a few cat-cows. Inhale, open through your chest, drop your navel, gaze forward, coming to cow. Exhale to cat, arching through your spine, hollowing your chest. Inhale, open up, coming to cow. And exhale, move to cat. Do this a few more times, following your own breath. Maybe welcoming any additional movement at this time, like hip circles. Doing what feels good in your body today. Eventually coming back to center, coming to a neutral spine. We'll tuck our toes under and press through our palms to hover our knees a few inches off the mat. Really engage through the abdominals, building heat through the core, gazing straight down. Breathe here for a few more breaths, really pressing through all four corners of your palms. And on your next inhale, find your downward facing dog. Reach your sitting bones up to the sky. Draw your heels down to the mat. Press your palms into the mat and straighten through your arms. Finding length through your spine. Maybe pedal out your feet here. Or shift your hips side to side. First down dog of today's class. Maybe shake your head yes and no to release any tension in the neck. And on your next inhale, shift forward into plank. Wrist over shoulders. Kick your heels back to the wall behind you. Breathe in. And exhale, shift back to downward dog. We'll move through that a few times. Inhale, shifting forward into plank. Exhale, pressing back to down dog. Inhale and coming to plank. Exhale, down dog. One more time. Inhale to plank. Gazing straight down. Exhale, downward facing dog and breathing here for a moment. When you're ready, shift back into plank. And we'll move through a few chaturanga push-ups, really making sure that your wrists are under your shoulders now. You can always drop down to your knees. We're going to do 3 of these push-ups, lowering halfway down into chaturanga, pressing up. One more time, lowering halfway down and pressing up. Last one, lower down and press up. And find your way back to down dog. Reach your sitting bones back up to the sky. On your next inhale, shift your weight into your left foot. Reach your right leg up and back. Draw your knee to your nose, arch through your spine. Exhale, kick your leg back. Bring your knee to your right elbow, hold in here, and kick your leg up and back. And now bring your knee across your body to your left elbow, and reach it up and back and lower your foot to your mat. Breathing in down dog for a moment. Option to always take child's pose when needed. When you're ready, shift your weight into your right foot, reach your left leg up and back, and draw your knee to nose, arching through your spine. Inhale, kick your leg up and back. Exhale, draw your knee to your left elbow. Kick up and back on the inhale. Exhale, move across your body to your right elbow. Kick up and back, and lower your foot down to down dog. Pedaling out your feet here maybe for a moment. Prepare to make your way to the top of the mat. Bend your knees, sit back, and step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, maybe placing your palms on your shins, opening up through your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root to rise, pressing down through all 4 corners of your feet. Sweep your arms up overhead. Look up. Exhale, relax your arms down by your side, finding Tadasana, mountain pose. Your feet can be to touch or parallel here, hip distance apart. And feel the sense of connection, the soles of your feet rooting into your mat. Reconnecting to your breath. Maybe rolling out your wrists a little here. It can be a lot on them at first. And we'll move through Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutation A. Coming back into Tadasana, palms facing forward, opening up through your chest, rooting down through your feet. Knit together your abdominals. On an inhale, lift your arms up overhead, look up. Exhale, hinge from your hips with a flat back, fold forward. Inhale, open, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands outside your feet, step or hop back, and lower through chaturanga, move through your vinyasa, maybe pushing up to cobra or up dog, and flipping your toes and meeting back in downward dog. Breathing here. One more breath. Prepare to make your way to the top of your back. Sit back, bend your knees, maybe step forward with the opposite foot this time. Lift halfway, gaze forward, and exhale, fold forward, let it go. Inhale, root to rise, sweep your feet, your arms up overhead. Exhale, relax your arms down by your side, find Tadasana. Feeling strong in this mountain pose. We'll move through Surya Namaskar A again, and we'll add on. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold. Inhale, lift halfway, broaden through your chest. Plant your hands, step or hop back, maybe the opposite foot this time. Shift forward, lower through chaturanga. Pressing up to up dog or cobra. And flipping your toes, coming back to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathing here. Option to take your feet wide. And on an inhale, reach your right hand to the outside of your left calf or your left foot. Return your hand to the mat. Moving on to the left side. On an inhale, reach your left hand up and across your body to the outside of your right calf or your right foot. Return your left hand back to the mat. Breathing here. You can bring your feet back to touch or parallel. On an inhale, shift forward into plank. We'll find side plank starting on the left side. Shift your weight into your left hand. Drop your heels back behind you. Reach your arm up to the sky. Lift your hips up. Breathing here for a moment. We'll do 5 hip pulses on this side. So lowering your hips an inch and reaching them up to the sky. Lowering an inch and reaching back up. 3 more. 2, 1. And lower your top hand back to the mat. Press back to downward dog. Breathing here for a moment before we move into the other side. Inhale, shift forward to your plank. Moving on to that right side plank. Place your right hand onto the mat. Drop your heels down. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Look up. Moving into those pulses. Reach your hips up to the sky. Lowering them an inch. Reach them back up. Lower an inch. Reach your hips up. Lower an inch. 2 more. Last one. Drop your top hand down to the mat, holding in plank just for a moment, and press back to downward dog. Reconnecting with your breath here, knowing you can always take child's pose. On an inhale, prepare to come to the top of your mat, bend your knee, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, sweep all the way up, look up. Exhale, relax your arms down. So move into chair pose. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, shift your weight into your heels. Sit back in your chair. Broaden through your chest. You should be able to lift your toes off the mat. And bring your hands to heart center, sitting low. We'll twist over to the right. Bring your left elbow to your right knee. Broaden through your chest, really pressing your palms together. Activate your arms. 1 more breath. Sitting low. And stay low. Come back to center. And twist over to the left. Bring your right elbow to your left knee. Open up through your chest. Maybe gaze up. Sitting back, shifting our weight entirely in our heels. Come back to center, hold for 1 breath, and fold forward. Maybe pedaling out your feet a little bit here. Letting it all go. So we roll up 1 vertebrae at a time to stand. And we'll come into Malasana, yogi squat. If you'd like to have a block for this, please grab it. Standing into Tadasana. We'll take our feet wider than hip distance apart. Toes can point out to the sides. Shift your weight back into your heels and sit down into your squat. If you'd like to have that block there, you can sit on that now. Really press your elbows into your knees to open up through your groin and broaden through your chest. Gaze in front of you, finding a point of focus, a drishti. And we'll press our way up with the help of our hands. And we'll find our way to a seated position now. So come to sit on your bum. Your legs can be out in front of you. We'll move into a little bit of core work. Coming into Navasana to start. So you're welcome to take your Navasana boat pose with your feet lightly on the ground, maybe with your knees 90-90, or you can straighten your legs. You can do whatever is best for your body. So find your Navasana, reach your arms out to the wall in front of you, broaden through your chest, and sit back just enough to feel your abdominals engage. Holding here. Maybe finding a drishti, a point of focus, because this does require a lot of balance and strength. Bringing your hands to heart center, staying in Navasana if you can. Option to lower down and take a break whenever needed. Begin to move through a few twists. On an inhale, over to your right, and return back to center. Inhale over to your left, exhale, return back to center. Inhale to your right, exhale to center. Inhale to your left, Exhale to center. Option to straighten opposite leg as the direction you twist. Twisting to the right, dropping the left leg. Coming to center, twisting to the left, dropping the right leg, coming to center. So it's almost like a bicycle. Twisting to the right, dropping the left, coming to center. Twisting to the left, dropping the right, coming to center. We'll do this one more time each side. And come into a ball, let it all go. Hug yourself for your hard work. We'll come into bridge pose now. So bending your knees, lying down onto your mat. Make sure that your knees are stacked under your ankles. Shift your weight into your heels and press your hips up to the sky. Tuck your shoulder blades under, maybe by grabbing the outside edges of your yoga mat or interlacing your hands behind your back. Breathing here. Engaging your glutes. Option to stay here, or maybe kick your left leg up to the sky or the wall in front of you. Lower it down. Kick your right leg up to the sky or the wall in front of you. Lower it down. Kick your left leg up. Release. And your right leg. And do this one more time each side. And lower it all down. Release your hands. Let it go. We'll take a supine twist. Bring your arms out to a T. You can stack your knees over your hips and drop your knees down to the right. Gaze can go over to the left if that feels okay through your neck. Inhale, using your abdominal muscles, bring your knees back up through center. Exhale, drop your knees over to the left, gaze to the right. That feels okay. Using your core muscles, bring your knees back up over your hips and drop your feet to the mat, keeping your knees bent. We'll take a figure four, maybe with the help of your hands. Pick up your left foot and place it on top of your right thigh. You can gently place the palm of your left hand into your left inner thigh to open up through your hip. You can stay here, or maybe interlace your hands behind your right thigh, lift your foot off the mat, and flex through both feet. Draw your knee toward your face. Lower your foot down if it's not there already. Allow your left foot to go back to the mat. We'll switch sides. Picking up your right foot, placing your ankle on the top of your left thigh. Maybe gently pressing your right palm into the inside of your right thigh, opening up through your hip. Option to stay here. Or maybe lift your left foot off the mat, interlacing your hands behind your left thigh. Draw your left knee up towards your face. Flexing through both feet. And lower your left foot back down to the mat. Release your right foot back to the mat. And hug your knees into your chest. Maybe gripping your shins. You can rock side to side. We do some gentle circles to massage the low back. You can stay here or take a happy baby, kicking your feet up to the sky, bending your knees towards your elbows. You can interlace your fingers around your big toes or grab the outside of your feet, pressing your elbows gently up to your knee, feeling that connection there. Option to rock slightly in your happy baby if you would like. And then you can release your happy baby. Extend your legs long, coming into Savasana, our final resting pose. Maybe windshield wipering your legs side to side, letting everything go. We'll pause the music here and just take a few moments to let the body recover after all the hard work you just did. I'll guide you out of this Savasana. So just taking a few minutes for yourself. Allow your legs to relax down. Your feet can go out to the right or left where they may fall naturally. Let the entire body melt into the mat. Tuck your shoulder blades under. Lower your shoulders away from your ears. Let go your jaw, releasing any tension through the face. And take this time to let the body and the mind still. If thoughts arise, acknowledge them, but let them go. Savasana. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Deepen your breath, allowing your breath to return to its natural rhythm. Reach your arms up overhead for a gentle full body stretch. Maybe point your toes. Bend your knees. Bring your knees up towards your chest and roll over onto your right or left side into a fetal position. You can allow your bicep to be a pillow for your head if you'd like. I'm right here for a moment in fetal position, letting any residue from your day, from today's practice, melt into the earth. Keeping your eyes closed or soft. On an inhale, gently press yourself up to a seated position. And your hands can come face down or up on your lap. And just take a moment to honor yourself for all the hard work you did today on your mat and for showing up. Bring your hands to heart center in a prayer position. And bow forward with gratitude. Namaste. Thank you all for sharing your practice with me today. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to message me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your evening, wherever you're at. Thanks so much.